We're used to seeing the unexpected happen here, and with me today to enjoy it all is Anthony Davidson, a man who knows firsthand the surprises that can pop up in this race.
I do indeed. I had a good chance at some points here in 2007, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. My old colleague Takuma Sato, though, he managed to finish 6th, so the team took home 3 valuable points, and that was a big boost to everyone at the time. I'm not sure I can think of anywhere else that so consistently provides the kind of late race excitement we get here. Obviously, towards the end of the Grand Prix, the brakes are getting worn, maybe the weather situation has changed, so there's a lot to keep fighting for, all the way up to that final corner.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Raikkonen, a Williams, and Verstappen, Hamilton, Hülkenberg, Ocon, and Kevin Magnussen, Perez, Grosjean, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Alonso, Wehrlein, Lance Stroll, and Jolyon Palmer. Van Dorn and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Yo, what's going on guys, JBH here and welcome back to another race on F1 2017. Today, it's the Canadian Grand Prix. We're here at the Montreal Street Circuit, the site of many crashes throughout the year. There always seems to be a wall to greet you on the outside of the track around this joint, the most notable being the Wall of Champions leading onto the main straight. So, today's race, we have managed to qualify in 5th. I have no idea how the hell we managed to do this, but somehow we managed to score a pretty decent lap in Q2, which just got us into Q3. And then in Q3, the competition seemed to slow up a little bit. Were a lot slower than what I anticipated. Anyway, we managed to put in another stellar lap in Q3, and all of a sudden we are starting 5th for this race, which, well, if you told me that before this race or going into this race, I would have laughed at you, because the straight line speed of this Williams on F1 2017 is absolutely useless, basically, to put it politely. Alright, so today's strategy, 2 stops. We're going to be doing 2 stints on the super soft tyre. As much as I would have liked to have done it on the ultra soft tyre, I don't think we can quite get the distance out of the ultra soft on that final stint. Anyway, weather-wise, now it does look like it's going to be dry for the most part of the race. There is, well, as you can see, it is quite cloudy, but there is no rain forecasted, so hopefully we don't have to make any strategy calls in regards to wet tyres and whatnot. Just going to up this fuel. I always like to have like a lap extra of fuel before the race starts. Alright, so that's just about it. We'll set off on this formation lap. Now, I do apologise if you can hear my steering wheel in the background. I am using a G29, good old Rattlemobile. Practice start there. But yeah, so I do apologise if you can hear some of the curbs and gear changes and whatnot, but once again, if you are tuning in for the first time, I do use a full 2018 mod. Now, we've got all the new logos, liveries and drivers that are racing in the new season of Formula 1. I wouldn't quite call it new anymore, to be honest. Actually, it's been a couple of rounds now. I think we're like round 7 or something. Round 8. But yeah, no, so unfortunately we don't have all the new chassis and whatnot, so it doesn't quite look 100% like 2018, but everything else is pretty much updated. Having said that though, the new F1 2018 game is not too far away, so looking forward to that. But we'll just go through the formalities of the formation lap, grid up, and try our best to keep this Williams F1 car in the top 5. It's not going to be easy. We've got Verstappen next to us and Hamilton right behind us. So this is going to be a tough first couple of laps. Just hoping some of these guys get into each other. That would be nice. The AI is pretty good on F1 2017. It's definitely the best AI I can think of any racing game out there right now, or that I've played on personally, but they can get into each other, and if you touch them it's almost like trying to move a brick wall. But here we go, forming up. I have had some good results here on previous F1 games. I always seem to get this track quite well down. You can always sort of eke out more than what the car's pace is with all the curbs and whatnot that you can cut. It's not quite as realistic as real life in regards to taking the curves, as you'll soon see going through the final chicane. Alrighty, here we go. Come on, got to get a good start. If we can get at least one or two of these cars on the first two corners, that would be awesome. Alrighty, here we go. 2018 Canadian Grand Prix F1 2017. And we're off. Good start from the Red Bull. Oh, contact. Oh, more contact. How did I get a warning for that? Jeez, cold tyres. See if I didn't get any damage. No, car looks good. Come on. Come on, get to the right page. Right, well, we're up one spot. Got a bit compromised by Bottas. That's not bad. Oh, I ran a little bit wide there. These tyres are still quite cold. Oh, Alonso's out. Nothing new there. Gotta get away from Raikkonen. Just don't know how we're going to though. Got no pace in the early running of this race. Stricken McLaren of Alonso. Alright, spin a better lap. Keep the head down. Well, maybe not. Screwed that up. Oh no! Oh Jesus! God, this thing has no grip at all. Hakkinen getting held up. Better lap. On the limit. I really want a podium, but I just don't see how we're going to catch the 3 in front of us. Our whole pace stems from this first sector. Every time it's a purple box. Just about keeping up in the top 3, which is good. Oh, rears are definitely starting to go. flags out. Alright, time to come in and get some new sticker tires on. Wait, wrong country. Oh, Hamilton's out. It's good for us. Alright, come on. This is the hardest pit entry to get right, so please do not screw it up, Joseph. Cool. Good. Oh my god, everyone's coming in. Shit. Oh, it's... What the hell? Why was I stuck for so long? Shit. No. I've let go of the clutch, it just never let me go. Oh my god, it's gonna be a shamble. Held up, damn it. Getting held up, something terrible. Dive under in the air. Somehow pulled that off. Right, so Vettel's in front of us, who was in third, and we're catching him quite quick, although I don't know how. Getting held up a lot. Ricardo in front of the Toro Rosso. So interesting strategy games being made. Now we are on the super soft tyre and Vettel's on the ultra soft, so I wonder if they're making 3 stops. Woo! That helped us out. Oh, there's Raikkonen. I thought I saw him coming out the pits. How the hell did we stay ahead of Raikkonen? We got held up heaps. Wow, Raikkonen's on the softs. He must be going to the end. Man, I have no idea how this race is going to turn out. There's so many different strategies going on. Jeez, this is going to be a bit of a scuffle. Right, there goes Hartley. Got to try and stay in their DRS. That'll be the best outcome. Raikkonen's still behind Hartley, so that's good for us. Another thing is we're on the harder tyre, so if we can keep with these guys, that'd be awesome. Although Verstappen's just come out behind us. And he's on brand new super soft, so he's going to be hard to keep behind. 3 wide. We're gonna get both of them. Oh, Verstappen's out. Alright, well that's good for us because he was lurking there for a while after that pit stop. Well, somehow we're up into second. How did that happen? Okay, shit, here comes Vettel. Oh, we're gonna have to block like crazy now for the next bloody 25 laps or whatever. Oh god, you are kidding me, right? What a race. Oh. Safety car, what does that mean? The problem is it's not in the window, so we really can't pit. Alright, now the decision has to come. Yeah. No, I'm gonna pit now. Alright. Box this lap. Gosh, this is just cars retiring left, right and centre. So if we pit now, go to the end on the soft, should be good. Alright, water. Done. Actually, what am I doing? Clean it up. Alright, so we're behind Ocon. Save this tyre. I mean, save some fuel as well. Wow, this is going to be an interesting one. 18 laps to the end. Probably 17 or 16 when we go back green. Shit, turn. Wow, gosh. I tried to go around a hairpin in 8th, that's not going to work. Alright, so this is good for our fuel. We can get the fuel back now. But we are in 9th. So we're going to have to make some moves here on the restart, hopefully. Actually, there's some people in the pits. Hold on. Wait, maybe not. So Gasly has a drive-through penalty for something. I'm not sure what for. We're going to get our fuel back to green here. Should have been quicker on it. I was so caught up in deciding whether or not we were going to pit that I forgot to switch the mode back to lean and save that fuel. definitely going to have a new IC, MGU, HTC and MGUK after this one. Wait, what am I staying behind Gasly for? For fuck's sake. Oh my god, I hate it when F1 2017 does this. It just randomly puts people in front of you. But I was... fuck's sake. Good run. Whoa, fucking hell, what is going on here? Fence by Gasly. Too much good. Woohoo! That worked somehow. Alright, Vettel's gone in, he's on ultra soft, so it's a long way to go though for ultra softs. The one that is in a good spot right now is Raikkonen. He's on softs. He could very well go to the end on that tyre. Another one's going to bite the dust here in a sec. It's our teammate this time. Got to get a good punch off this last corner. I mean this hairpin. Big move if we go for it. Gonna have to go for it here. Got it done. Alright, next up is the Haas. This rear tyre is not enjoying life right now. Close to this Haas. Alright, DRS, come on. Let's get him. Get it done. Ooh. Come on, Joseph. Too much curve, come on Joseph. No, I'm not stopping this lad. Fuck's sake. Marbles. God, just trying to push too hard now. This Haas is screwing me over. way too much curb on the second part of that. Holy crap. Felt that from here. Finally got it done, my god. Now, I don't know what tyre Bottas is on. But I thought there was absolutely no way he could go to the end. I thought he was on the super softs or ultra softs. I know Raikkonen's definitely on the soft, obviously. Said that about 20 minutes ago. Grip through there now. Whew. Damn, we are pushing hard. Blasting it over those curbs now. Crap, it's starting to sprinkle. just don't have enough to catch Raikkonen. Alright, well, it's not going to be in second, but we will get a podium. And this is our first podium of the year. Wow. The thing is, we genuinely have the pace today. Wow, what a finish. Third place. Nice. I want to know what tyre Bottas was on, because I thought he was on the Super Softs.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts.
Yep.
How did they accomplish this
Frame
result?
rate issues.
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Oh, it's raining now. Thank
So
God
as
it
I
didn't
say
come
that,
during the
we can
race.
see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Kimi Raikkonen, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Look at where Roman Grosjean finished compared to where he started. That's a really strong performance, so driver of the day has to go to him, I think.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Meanwhile, good work from Force India this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Wow, look at all these DNFs. 5 in the... Well, Verstappen went a lap down, but Hamilton crashed out early on. I mean, wow, what a race. That was bizarre, to say the least. So, Bottas ended up getting the win by 11.5 seconds. Raikkonen was only a couple of seconds ahead of us, but... Wow, I'm surprised how many people went to the end there. How many of the AI cars went to the end, but Vettel ends up 8th, Ricciardo 9th, who we were racing at the start of the race. And Raikkonen, of course, finished one in front of us. So from 5th to 3rd, I'll definitely take that. It's our first podium of the year in this career mode. Wow, look, so Bottas must have pitted on that safety car, because everyone else did one stop. Alright guys, well there we have it. Another awesome result this year. It started off a bit slow, but an awesome result at Monaco, and then here to go and get a podium here, which elevates us to, I think, only 8 or so points behind Ricciardo in 6th, means we're actually knocking on the door of the top 3 teams. So hopefully we can continue this form into the next one. Thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. It was definitely the most fun race that I've had this year on F1 2017. Also stay tuned for some more content coming to the channel. Of course, the World Cup starting soon. I'm going to be doing a full World Cup tournament with England over on FIFA 18, and then of course starting a brand new series on MotoGP 18. Going to be riding to the top and starting out in the Red Bull Rookies Cup, and hopefully winning the World Championship within 5 seasons in MotoGP. Alright guys, thanks once again for tuning in. Until next time, I'll catch you later.